Hello there, Internet. Version 2 here with Let's Play Yakuza Kiwami. Today, now that we have the Tiger Drop, apparently the game is meant to be piss baby piss mode. It's a counter move that has incredibly strict timing, so I still think I'm going to be bad at it. So, you know, I don't think it's going to fix the problems as much as what people were claiming it would. Of 16 bosses per 2 hours of playtime, and each of those bosses having 5 health bars. So I don't think it's going to fix that issue, and in fact, I still don't like it. Might just make it slightly less annoying. But what we are going to do today, we're going to start by going to Shine. We're going to start with the hostess staff. We'll start with them, and we'll see how that goes. We've got 2 that we have to do at 2 different places. We'll start with the one that we know, because she's lesbian. And that's a good enough reason for me. I should fight some of these people and actually try the Tiger Drop, but I don't want to fight people. It is actually that simple. I'm on the wrong street, aren't I? Oh, I can turn the next one. So we're good. Turn here and we're good. Yeah. I know where I'm going. To here. Should I? This has the chat stuff like it did in the previous game, right? Sup? Hi. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on with you, buddy. Should I look up the walkthrough and just make sure I have the right answers for this? I'm gonna bring it up, just in case I can't type Zurich Z. Zurich Z, Yakuza Kiwami. There we go. Here we are. Do you have a thing that is the cabaret girls clubs? I forget who there's you and Rena, and I don't know who is who. I forget who was who. We'll wait until we're in there, and just to make sure I get them all, so I don't have to like do this multiple times. I will. You know what I'll do? I'll say what answer I think I want to go with and give my reasoning for it, and then I'll check and see if I'm right. And then I'll just choose the right answer to make sure we get maximum everything like this, because I'm expecting this to be a long process. Alright, I'll be paying that money, sure. I'm hoping I have enough money for all of this. Rena, okay. Let's go to Rena. Hello, sup, okay. Rena, there we go. Alright, okay. Okay. There's a whole bunch of things there. I'm so happy you requested me. Yay! Kiryu-san, I love your outfit today. You look so handsome. It's what I always wear, but thank you. Alright. Gold champagne, rose champagne, black. Or shochu. Is there any difference in terms of what I order? It doesn't say there. What about if I jump to the cabaret club section? Does it say anything here? Serena's not a cabaret club. Yep, okay. There's a lot of talking about what it actually is here. Order a 1,000 yen drink of any kind. No need to go pricey. Okay. Anything else? Drinks, here we go. If you go for the full experience, buy the gold champagne once for a special cutscene. And any of the 1,000 yen drinks are fine. And that will be good. So there's special cutscene. If we get the gold champagne at least once, which I have enough money. There's a lot of information here. There's so much. Oh god. Oh god. I just want to make sure we do this in the most time-efficient manner, I say, as I spend the first 5 minutes of this video Googling on my phone. Let's buy the gold champagne at least once. Because it's a special cutscene. Really? We got an order of gold! That's almost maxed it out. Okay. Yeah, cheers! Let's enjoy ourselves tonight. Was that the cutscene? I am not a married man, no. I mean, I handed a ring to someone at some point, but I mean, that's not
そうですか。
quite the same thing.
じゃあ恋人に浮気されたことってあります？
So basically, I don't know if Kiryu's had a girlfriend, but I don't know what the deal with Yumi is. The 3 girls from Zero who we actually ended up dating, what do they count as? I don't know. Not even sure if it's confirmed that Kiryu had sex with them or if it was just heavily implied. No. What are you asking because someone cheated on you?
はい、実はそうなんです。
Oh.
ある日突然別の子と付き合いたいから別れてほしいって言われて。
How dare they? That's not really cheating, and that sucks. I mean... I mean, it isn't cheating. Like, I feel like the right answer is meant to be that sucks because, yeah, but it's not cheating. I mean, like, I'm someone where my personal attitudes towards the way society or like views cheating is already overblown and ridiculous as it is. So I don't want to encourage further. I'm gonna be honest with myself. That's not cheating. That's just that. What's our actual answer we've got here? It's none of those. Oh, there it is. That's not really cheating. There we go. That's not really cheating. That's not called cheating. What do you? Cheating's when they don't tell you that they're doing it and then they do it. If they started dating someone while they were with you, that's cheating. But they were clear about breaking it off with you first, right? They tried to be honest and make things right first. To be accurate, that's not cheating. It's a change of heart. It still sucks, but it's a different feel. Like, you should feel bad about it in a different way.
確かにそういうところは正々堂々としてたかも。相手に振られる可能性もあったのにね。なんか別れてから相手のいいところを見つけるというのも変な気がしますね。
I mean, yeah. You haven't kept in touch?
そうだったんですけど。こ
No.
の前突然メールが来たんですよ。
Oh, they recently. Okay. What happened?
それが彼女と結婚することにしたから日本を出て海外で暮らしますって。
Oh, okay. What? Was the new girlfriend a foreigner?
いえいえ、日本人
No,
ですよ。
Japanese. I
私
knew
も
her
知ってる子
too.
でしたし。
Then why did they go overseas?
なんでって日本じゃ女同士は結婚できないからじゃ
I
ないですか。
actually didn't know that. Is that... What about currently? This game's set in 2005. What about currently? I don't know. Wait, so your ex was... Kiryu! She confirmed this last time. Come on.
あれ言ってませんでしたっ
I
け？
mentioned it, didn't I? Of course it was a girl. Are you going to the wedding? They're so progressive overseas, or they won't make it. It's 2005. Who the fuck is progressive overseas? What countries had legalized it in 2005? I say this to someone from Australia, where it was 2017, and we had to go through a vote that got both my partner and her now wife attacked, and a lot of other people attacked with how vicious the thing was around it. So, you know, was there countries that 2005? I don't know. Are you going to the wedding, and they won't make it? I mean, I guess if they're so progressive overseas, I don't agree with that answer, but I think that's that accurate. She sounds too upset to, are you going to the wedding, to be an accurate statement, to be a helpful statement, and they won't make it, just sounds like a dick. I don't like any of these options. What's our thing? They're progressive overseas is apparently the correct option. They're so progressive overseas. Japan still hasn't legalized same-sex marriage, right?
そうですね。
Nope.
だからとりあえず異性と結婚する人もいるそうですし。
I 100% think there's a lot of people who settle for the opposite sex because it's too stigmatized to be with the same sex. Even now, I still think that. It's nice that even if they can't tie the knot in Japan, they can go somewhere else in the world to do so.
そうですよね。
We're happy at least. That's why I saw that text, I couldn't help but reply. Oh, she is happy for her at least. I see. I'm sure your ex-girlfriend was worried about breaking your heart. Your reply must have given her relief.
だといいな。もう会えない かもしれないけど、
Aw.
元気でいてほしいです。
Aw, she's nice. I should keep talking. Don't do anything, order something else. Well, I mean, the gauge is already maxed out. I don't need to do shit. Let's keep talking, shall we? Just while you're holding your champagne, just shaking it around.
なんか疲れちゃいました。
But tired. What's up?
それが、私カラオケが好きなんですよ。
Yeah, let's go do karaoke. I need to hear Kiryu do more songs. Yeah. That's a lot.
それでカラオケが趣味だっていう人といろいろ話してたんですけど、どうもその人は一人で行くのが好きみたいで。
Karaoke alone's no fun. I understand why people want to do it, but it's no fun. Come on, nah. Solo karaoke, huh? Seems lots of people are doing that now.
私それが全然理解できないんですよね。カラオケはみんなで一緒に歌って盛り上がるのが楽しいのに。
You get to belt your heart out to the songs that you like without people judging you for being bad at it. I totally get it. Just, you know, people usually do it in their bedrooms or in the shower. There must be people who like to sing their hearts out. That literally exactly what I said. Literally,
まあ一人ならその人の
literally exactly what I said.
この前
I can't judge the loners.
す
Ouch.
っごい嫌なことがあったんですよ。
What? Did they make fun of
な
you?
んか私の知らない歌謡曲ばっか
Oh.
りでずーっと一人で歌ってる人がいて、
Yeah, that is pretty fucking lame. Jesus.
合いの手も入れられない
I'm not even.
ずっと
I've never been a part of
全然
karaoke
盛り上が
culture
ら
in
なかった
terms of the
の
way Japan does it, aka where it's actually enjoyable and not a bunch of drunken fuckwits doing whatever the fuck at a pub on a Friday night. Even I can tell that just one person doing it the entire night is fucking boring. You should adjust to his station though. Fuck that. Figure education. No, he ought to sing current songs. I mean, she's a hostess. I would say think of it as an education because hey, he gets to learn a bit about some of the older style things that some other people like. That's my thought process. What have we got on here? Nope, he should sing current songs. You gotta sing current songs. Unless you pick some music everyone knows. The people with you won't have any fun.
私流行りの曲ってよく知らないんですよね。アイドルの曲ならちょっとは
Do Hatsune Miku. Was Hatsune Miku do it around in 2005? Do Hatsune If there is not a Hatsune Miku karaoke song in one of the Lady Yakuza games, I'm gonna riot. Does Sega publish Hatsune Miku rhythm games? I wouldn't know. I would have absolutely no fucking idea. When I go out for fun, my friends have similar tastes. What kind of songs do you listen to?
私はやっぱりアニソン系ですね。
Yes! Kimi no se, Kimi no se. Come on, don't do. Actually, this is 2005. You're probably doing Cruel Angel's thesis. I know that came out a while before, but I don't know anime that came out around in 2004 to 5 specifically. You're in the Garmless after that, so you can't do Sorero days. Actually, let's just keep talking, shall we? When Asuka out appears, should I just do that? I'm gonna check the guide still to make sure.
最近アイドルの追っかけをしてるんです。ファンクラブにも入っちゃったりして、結構本格的にハマってるんですよ。
Hatsune Miku, do it. One of those pretty boy singers. Nothing wrong with that. Kiryu, I get that you're trying because you're not a dick about it whenever she mentions it. The girl's a lesbian.
違う違う、女の子のアイドル。とっても可愛くて
She's a lesbian,
見ていて
Kiryu.
すっごく癒される
Come on. He just doesn't get it, does he? That's interesting. I get that young ladies would admire an idol her age, but I don't many grown women who are still into idols.
大人だって好きですよ。年下の子が頑張ってる姿を見ると応援したくなるんです。
Oh, you're not jealous of someone younger than you being successful. Good for
それで
you.
この前握手会に行ってきたんですけど、
How old are idols,
もうね、
usually?
顔は超ちっちゃ
Are they
いし
usually like
でも
mid to late
超
teens?
スベスベだし
I want to say that's the
本当に
thing,
可愛かった。
but I'm not sure. She has such a small head and such soft hands. It's nice that you get so close, they must have their own troubles. Why not get into show business? I want to say get into show business to encourage her. That sounds like a correct answer. What should not be when I look here? Idol fan. Nice that you can get so close. I'm bad at this. I'm real bad at this. It's nice that you can get so close. In the old days, idols only existed on the other side of the TV screen. But now you can actually meet them, huh?
そうそう。
Hey, you got a
ドラマで
contest and you
見
see
ら
them
れるだけじゃな
air.
くて、二人でお話しすることもできるんだから。
Oh, wow, okay. That happens for smaller bands here. Like, we don't have idols, obviously, but we have, like, small bands. You can go to some metal shows that are small things, and, like, in between the between bands, the other bands will just be hanging out in the pit or at the bar. It's pretty good. She was looking at me, I thought I'd faint. I've been trying not to wash my hands since then. You should probably wash your hands. You bring happiness to others. Just talking to you makes me happy. Aww. I ordered gold champagne already. You'd be one calculate. I ordered gold champagne. I don't need anything else. Calm down.
Yeah.
Wow, just straight up, I've had enough drinks. All right. Very good, sir. Cover charge. I'm gonna need money at some point for this, I imagine. Oh no, it's only 300,000. It's only so expensive because I bought the gold champagne. That's right.
Kiryu-san.
Yes. Today was really fun. Yeah, I had fun too. Hee hee. Yay. Yay! Rank up. I assume if I fill out that bar, it's gonna be a rank up every time. If I get to a point where I have to do it multiple times to rank it up, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be very upset at that. So can I just go back in immediately and do it? That would be the big difference between this and the actual other one. Because I won't have to do the thing in between. Yep. Will you be joining us? Yes, please. I'd like to join you. You wish to request, she's not working this evening. Oh, okay. They're gonna ask me to swap between them constantly, aren't I? So I can't just go in and do that. I'm alone and bored. You want to get tea with me? Come to Nakamichi Street. Oh, okay. I'm not exactly bored. Okay. Nakamichi Street. Where is that? Oh, it's Peter's sub-story. Okay. Well, there we go. There we go. So I have been told there's a sub-story associated with the girl at each of the hostess places. So it's something I do need to do. There you are. Hello. Sup? Hey, Kiryu-san. What are you doing here? I'm scooping out the ladies as they pass by, and if I feel a connection, I approach them. What the heck? You're scouting? No, I'm picking them up. I just walk on over and ask if they'd like to have some tea with me. But you came up empty-handed, huh? And that's why you texted me? Well, everyone looks so busy. Most of them just ignore me. Of course they would. They're gonna work, or just got off. They're in a rush. They don't have time for a cup of tea with some random chick. Actually, I was able to pick up one girl just now. Even got her email address. Ooh, tea date. Yay. Gonna hit the brakes on cruising for cuties today and settle for tea with you, Kiryu. Yay. By the way, did you just call me some random chick? I was gonna say. Nope. Don't know where you got that. Kiryu. Tease on you, Kiryu. Kiryu, come on. Come on. So is she only not working now because this is happening? I should have it to the club. There are so many cute girls waiting for me. You really like your job, don't you? How many customers do you get that are women? I know the other staff who work there, you like working there because of that. That's hardly anything. Wow, okay. That was nothing. That was the tiniest little slither. Okay. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Okay, well. So now are you gonna be here? I just want to go. Oh, no, I already passed it. There we go. Like, how often is this gonna work? What about the asking out thing? What have we got here? Where's my? I just want to make sure I'm doing this in an efficient manner, so we don't have to spend super long on this. I've done this once and it's already been 20 minutes. Yeah, I can look this up in between. Yeah, but screw you. Ask her out at least once when you get the ability for the trophy. Take her to karaoke to get her. Oh yeah, she will do a song, so we have to ask her out at least once when we're able to, and take her to karaoke. That's what we have to do. Okay. Get as many different people singing as we can. We also have to take Haruka back to singing karaoke just to see if she does have a second song. Did you come to see me? You must be head over heels for me, aren't you? Do you want me to fall for you? I love your outfit. What does that mean? I just wear the same thing all the time. Alright, any of the 1001 things are good. I don't like the taste of any of those though. They all, whiskey! Whiskey! There we go. I can afford to spend money. Maybe. May I have some too? Sure. There we go. So what was the special cutscene for ordering gold champagne? I don't know what that... you could say I've thought about it, Rena. You could say I have possibly had considerations about this. What the heck? No, I've never thought about that. Really? I thought everyone would have thought about it at least once in their life. Come on, Kiryu. I like how they're showing that she's actually moving. Like, she's getting right up in Kiryu's face for this one. I appreciate that it's not just them sitting still the whole time. Go to the side of a bath. Be particular about fashion. Well, I mean, the fashion one is the obvious one. Nope, go out with a guy is the correct answer. Really? We're going to say that to the lesbian? Okay, fine. I'd want to go out with a guy. I think it'd be nice to change of pace to be wooed rather than doing the wooing. Kiryu, you can be a guy and be a power bottom. Just do it. Huh? Kiryu, she's gay. I guess she knows about gay guy culture too. I've never thought about it. Let's talk about something else though. Kiryu is bi. Kiryu is bi. What about you? What would you do if you were a guy? But then why'd you ask me? I thought that you'd have an answer prepared. Something like, I'd want to be surrounded by cute girls. That's possible. That's possible. Not worth the transition for that. Don't fall for me, you don't like yourself, you're too into yourself. The top answer's the... If it's not the top answer, how is you don't like yourself the correct answer? This is weird. You don't like yourself? What the fuck? You don't like yourself, I'd guess. That's why you fall for who you think of as the ideal version of you.
I
how is this? How is this the good option? Hey, everyone has faults. At least you're acknowledging your failings. That's more than most people could say. I think you're fine just the way you are. Then why did you call her out on it? How? That did not feel like the good option. And I meant what I said. That did not feel like the good option at all. Hostess Felix was curious. Hey! You have the option to ask her out after hours. If successful, ask her out. Ask her out. Ask her out. It probably needs to be higher. Do you want to go out after this? After this? I have plans. How about another time? Sure. I'm gonna do that. If there's no downside to it, I'm gonna do that every time. We need that karaoke. Almost Christmas. You want a present? Couples coming in together to a hostess. That would be an interesting dynamic. No need to beat around the bush. You want someone special this time of year too, don't you? You're in the middle of the street cruising for puss. What?
クリスマスは街中どこも混みまくりですし、お正月も初詣の人でいっぱいでしょ。
White people tourists going around taking photos of everything, speaking way too loud, bumping into people all the time, saying, "Can I get a fork, please?" Ugh. I can't get anywhere this time of year. I guess so. But living in Tokyo, there are lots of people all year round. What's the point in worrying about it?
そう
She doesn't
な
like
ん
it?
ですよ。こういう時、東京に住んでるのが本当嫌になります。
I can imagine living, like, I live in Sydney, but Sydney is a weird city where the city goes for fucking ever. So, like, while I'm in the city of Sydney, I'm not in the city that most people would actually consider a city. So I don't have that crowded thing here. Like, if I lived in the heart of the CBD of Sydney, that'd be fucked. I mean, Sydney as a city is a shit city and just awful to get around to begin with. But yeah, it'd be fucked. And I'm someone who loves crowds and I love people. It'd be fucked though. Ask for a job transfer. The rowdier the better. I don't like crowds either. Or I'm the rowdier the better. Although living in the city is just probably too much. Although I just also hate the people in the city, so that doesn't help. I'm gonna go with rowdier the better because that's what I like. What's the actual thing? Christmas crowds. I don't like crowds either. That's not surprising. I don't like crowds either. There's always one person in a biker jacket or a suit who picks me up and goes, "Oh, it's Kiryu-san," and goes to fight me.
え、キリュウさんも
You
い
too?
ない
To Kiryu?
そうだな。
Temerature is pretty hectic. I'd love to find a calmer place to live someday.
それって例えばどこです
I
か
mean, Kiryu likes people. I don't think he's, like, wants to be surrounded by people all the time, though. How about Okinawa?
沖縄それってザ観光地って
I don't know
感じのとこじゃないですか
Wouldn't you get annoyed by all the out-of-towners? But if it's an island, a main from the name one, it'd be nice and relaxing.
そうかも
You just want to live on an island.
浜がある海辺の家とかまったり暮らせていいかもですね
I mean, I couldn't do that. I love being busy and doing shit. And great, it'd be great to be able to live like that. That's why I come home from work every day and do my other work. This. I should keep talking. I'm not going to ask her out twice on the same thing because that probably doesn't get me anywhere.
あの
So some...
私
What?
前から気になってることがあるんですけど
What's
なん
up?
だ。
What's going on?
男の人って女の子との記念日を全然大事にしないですよね完全に忘れちゃってる
I think
場合
that's
もある
just-
し
No, you're actually right. I was about to say it's the fact that they're self-absorbed. Which means they don't care, yeah. I don't get, like, I'm someone with bad memory and I don't forget this kind of fucking things. How the fuck does everyone else... Y'all suck. I think most men remember when their girlfriend's birthday is, or when a wedding anniversary if they're married.
そう
No, I think a
当
lot
た
of
り
them
前です
actually
よ
don't.
私が言ってるのは付き合って何ヶ月とかデート何回目とかそういう記念日
I mean, I can remember how many dates I've had with Ashlyn. Because we only have very specific things that we specifically count as a date. And to the point where they're drastically, like, huge plans things. And we give each one of them a fucking name. I don't remember how many of those I've had. It's 6. Yeah, we've been out for 5.5 years. But it's not 6. Because they're drastic, over-the-top, ridiculous bullshit. But I don't think that's what most people do when they mean dates.
今度のデートは10回目だからちょっと遠出して素敵な場所に行こうとかそういうのが足りないんですよね
Yeah, you're right. I don't think I've known a single guy who does that. Again, I'm someone where it's just like every single date that I've had with Ashlyn that like if we're just going somewhere, then we don't really consider it a date. It's just us hanging out and stuff like that. A date is a big planned thing. So all of them are ridiculous and special. So that's what you meant. That's true. Most men probably don't keep track of it in that much detail. I couldn't tell you when I took my oath or the number of times I've had my ink retouched. I'd have to guess.
そこ
I
が
feel like
男
the
の人と
oath
女
you'd
の子の
probably
違い
know.
ですよねそういう細かい気配りができればモテるのに
Also, I like how you're just straight up admitting the Yakuza stuff. It's a thought that counts, better that we forget. Yeah, we shouldn't forget. Nah, you shouldn't forget. Probably the right answer. Nope, it's the thought that counts. But they forgot to thought. That's the point. If a man cares about a woman all year long, isn't that enough?
黙ってるだけで気持ちが伝わると思ったら大間違いですよ。女の子は形にこだわるんですから。
That's completely
本当
fair.
に年中大事に思ってるなら一年中記念日にしちゃえばいいんです。
Everyday an anniversary, yeah? That actually sounds like an idea I could get behind.
でしょ。私はこの方法で何人もの
What
女
would be
の
the
子が
term for
ハートに触れてきたの
anniversary
だ。
that means one day, and just how many days you've been going out for? Use that technique to capture the hearts of many a girl. How many girl are you talking about?
あ、それじゃあ今日は桐生さんが私に会いに来てくれた記念日ですから豪快にシャンパンでも行ってきましょうか。
Oh, you're good at this.
おいおい
Suddenly I see. Women really do have all the power. Yeah, Kiryu, I think you're a bit wrong on that, but alright. The time's nearly up, sir.
Yeah.
I've had enough drinks. Good to go. You just say that all the time. Well, you've had one. You haven't even finished it. I see the cup is still full, dude. What the fuck? If you're gonna spend 30,000 yen on it, fucking drink it, dude. What the fuck? Ooh. Ooh. She's grabbing our face now, because it's part of a job. There we go. This actually probably won't take too long. Depends on whether it goes up to A or S. Probably S, because the Majima stuff does. But that's still not that many. Now, can I go straight back in? This is the, or do I have to go and do something else and then it appears? Will you be joining us tonight? Yes. There we go. It's only when she has an event, I guess, that is outside of this. You must be head over heels for me. There we go. Yeah, we can just keep doing this. What the fuck does the outfit mean? It's the same fucking thing all the time. It's always the same thing. It hasn't changed once. I was gonna keep buying this because it raises that up heaps. I'm half tempted to start skipping the questions at the end once we've maxed it out. Sure. There we go. There we go. Somehow filled up yours. Does that mean I have to buy it twice? I don't know. I really don't. I really don't. One of them's dead and the other one is missing. And that's it.
おいおい
You make me sound like some kind of player. I'm not. Kiryu doesn't even know what sex is. How can he be a player? I mean, Miss Tatsu, who I still wish had more of a presence in that game than what she did, because she was fucking awesome. A badass girl. You mean someone who looks boyish? Well, that too. I don't want to go live a badass life. Absolutely. It's every time I listen to one of my videos. Am I right, fellas? No one's high-fiving me. Why not? So you're looking for a cool person. I know a few men like that, but I can't think of any girls. Miss Tatsu, the forger from the other place who bashed the dude in the head with the glass bottle. I'd like to become one of those ladies who lives a cool life. You can do it. I don't see this as an option on here. There's no questions here that mention badass girls. So I'm just gonna say you can do it. Fuck yeah. I can train you in beast style. I can give you Miss Tatsu's teachings. It's fucking awesome. You get to break motorcycles over people's heads. It's amazing. You don't hide who you are and you're proud of it. I think that's something really admirable about you. I mean, yeah, in 2005, just being very, very openly lesbian is pretty good. There wasn't a shitload of people like that. And all the ones who were usually pretty badass. If you have to ask you're cool, then you're probably not cool. Isn't that how it goes? Yeah. It's just gotta be a completely natural thing. No, but you're badass now.
可愛い女の子は好きですけど、自分が可愛いって言われても全然嬉しくないんですよ。
You wanna hear that you're badass?
なるほど
そうなの。
Yeah.
でもそれがわからない人もいて、とにかく可愛いって褒めておけばいいみたいな。
So that's the thing, is just like, I will say to women that they're pretty, like, sometimes, but just because it's also what I'm personally more attracted to and I find more interesting in people, both in terms of friends and romantic partners. Their personality and their badassness and their passion for, you know, being a good person and their fashion sense. Oh, that's what I'll compliment.
もし桐生さんが自分のこ
Her
と可愛い
fashion
って
sense
言われ
is
たらどう思いま
hostess,
す？
so it feels like a work uniform more than anything. I think nothing of it. I'd be happy. Am I cute? Say, am I cute? I want that to be the answer because it'd be adorable to hear Kiryu say that. Yeah, it's the right answer. Am I cute?
冗談ですよ。やだ、本気にしちゃったんですか？
Ouch. You were joking around.
もう桐生さんって意外に可愛いとこあるんですね。
I don't know what you tend to think of me, but people's impressions aren't all that reliable. Just because someone says you're cute, it doesn't mean you aren't cool or chic either. You shouldn't worry about it.
なるほど。そんな風に思えるところ
People
が
just say
いい
cute
です
because
ね。
they think it's an easy one that's guaranteed to work. Like, that's the actual answer. Like, you can say that someone's, like, pretty or anything like that in a way that isn't just cute or pretty or hot. And it's just like, oh shit, they actually had some consideration and thought into it instead of just the generic term. Ask her out.
どうだ
After this? Yeah! Yeah! Can I call you? Yeah, there we go.
今まで男の人に接してこなかったから、どんなお客さんとお話しするの
So
が
what you're saying is you're
新鮮な
tired
気
of
がして
seeing the same person
楽しいんですよ
16
ね。
times in a row. Got it.
なるほど
Don't worry about it. They're
でも
dicks and they suck, so don't worry
一つ
about
だ
it.
け苦手なことがあるんです。
One thing I'm not good at. What's up?
それが下ネタなんですけど、
Oh.
どうして男の人って女の子に対して
I mean, to just
ああいう
random women,
ことを言うんで
it's
すかね。
because they feel like they have a sense of entitlement and ownership to the sexuality of the women around them, because they're asshole people. Like it's that, like that's why they're comfortable saying it. Probably the alcohol talk, but this business you probably have to endure it more than most.
下ネタ自体が嫌なんじゃなくて、なんでそもそもキャバクラに来てまでそんな話をするのかが不思議なの。それに下ネタを聞かされた女の子の反応を楽しんでるっていうか、セクハラ目当てみたいなところが気持ち悪
That
い
can
ん
be
で
a
すよ。
part of it too. Yeah, they know you don't like it, so they do it. So they're dicks. What do we got here? Dirty things. Responds with pervy jokes. That... Really? That's the correct answer? Encourage it? That just feels like it'd make it worse. Respond with pervy stuff, but just make it like super fucked up. Like when they talk about how they'd like to take you back to their room and everything, and just like go to town on you. Just like go up into them and just like biting your lip into their face and just talk about how you just love to take a shit on their face. Like you do run the risk that the dude's super into that and he's just going to become dramatically worse. But if he isn't, then he's gonna fucking run and boom, you've solved the problem. I don't think that's what we're about to do, though. If you say something even more obscene, maybe they'll learn and stop. Oh, wow, that's actually what we're
なん
going
かそうい
for?
う話にノリノリみたいで逆に喜ばれちゃったり
And
しま
that's
せん
what
か？
I'm worried about.
いや
They want to see girls get embarrassed. That's why they say pervy things. If a woman's confident and strong in her sexuality afterwards, then it's like, oh, well, it's no fun to break it down then, so I don't even want to fuck her. She's probably a lesbian anyway. And it's like the one time they'd be right, but they're still a cunt for assuming that. If you're at the opposite way of what they want, it'll take away their enjoyment.
へえ、そういうものなんですか？知らなかった。
It really depends on the guy. Some guys say it because they want the girl to respond the same way. It's just a generalization. I mean, I'm not like
それ
that.
じゃあどんなネタにしようかな。女の子同士だと結構ハードなネタもどんどん飛び出すからね。
ちょっと待て。
Hold on. Let me remind you, I don't want to hear any of that, okay? Kiri, you're a coward. I do kind of wish I could just skip this part, because like I've got the rank up, but hey, we're still get like hearing like there's still dialogue here, so I'll keep it in. It just makes it take a long time when I'm cheating and I'm using a guide to max out everything. I can just, you know, I'm a maid, like a housekeeper.
最近夜の仕事を始めてから部屋を片付ける時間が全然なくて。
Yeah, I know the feeling. Finishing at 3 in the afternoon. I've been back in about a week and a half. My floor is absolutely covered in my hair and concert ticket that was in my pants when that went into the wash and then went through all of my clothes. So when I took them out, there's concert ticket on the floor everywhere. Yeah, because of the late finishes that I haven't been able to do that either. Yeah, I'm the same.
ちょっと待て。
I'm the same. You live alone, right? How messy could it be?
通販の段ボールが開けたまま積み重なってるし、脱いだ服も洗濯機に溜まったまんまだし。
Okay, washing my clothes is actually something I do relatively frequently. I only have 3 skirts and 4 shirts for work, so I need to do that when I work 5 days in a row. If you already know what the problem is, why don't you just clean a little a time every day?
ないんですよ。
Don't have time.
家に帰ったら眠気マックスですぐに寝なきゃだし、起きたらすぐ出かける時間で。
How many hours do you work? Slash, how many hours do you sleep? Sounds like a personal problem. You're sleeping too much. Do you want me to help? I want to say you're sleeping too much. I know I'm a freak and I sleep for like 6 hours a day. But still, maid, do you want me to help? Ah, Kiru, big strong man. Do you want me to help? I'm pretty good at cleaning.
そうなんだ。
Curious the difference between cleaning up the trash because you're a Yakuza and this type of cleaning. I was scared you'd say that housework's a woman's job. You seemed not like a dick like that before. I've been living a simple and regular life for the last 10 years. I can throw away whatever you don't need.
それ助かる。
Because you had to do cleaning while you were in prison.
物がなかなか捨てられなくて困ってたんですよね。
You need the Marie, I've already forgotten her last name method. That's what you need. Do the things you have spark joy. If not, spark them with fire and watch it burn, and that will give you joy. That's what a book's about, right? Yeah. I can also do laundry. Whenever it was my turn, I had to wash and hang everyone's laundry. One person is nothing. Just not admitting that when you say that you mean everyone and your turn being meaning while I was in prison. On a cute little maid. You just want a girl walking around your house in a French maid outfit and with bunny ears. You can admit it, Rena. We all know you're a lesbian. Time is nearly up. I'm good to go. Very good. And here's the thing, 45,000. Yeah, if it's 45,000 each time, that's fine. We're going out. I'll be waiting for you at Theatre Square. Yay! B rank. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Again, I'm literally cheating, I know. But it's still actually faster than the other one. I mean, even when I cut out doing the stuff in between, it was like an hour and a half in the other game. Alright, Theatre Square, yes. I should know what Theatre Square is in this game by now. Yes, I know. And I was pretty confident that's what it was, and that's where it was. But I still like to check. I know I've played a lot of this game, and the map is very... Oh, okay. No, I have to actually fight. Let's try it out. Know what I meant. Know what I meant. Ow, fuck you. Get off me. Yeah, Tiger Drop fixes all the problems of the game. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, fuck you. There we go. Tiger Drop is so good, it fixes all the issues of the game. Yeah, really good. There it is. That was one hit. Although that may be the dude I already hit, I'm not sure. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, no, it's not a one-hit kill. People were saying it would, like, meld through boss health bars really quickly. It didn't even kill that one dude. and he had like not even half of a full boss health bar. I feel like people have really over-exaggerated what Tiger Drop can do. That did not feel like much at all. It's one of the more powerful individual moves. And if it can counter everything, it can still be effective. I think people have exaggerated to what extent its effectiveness is, though. I've been waiting for you. Where are you gonna cake? Go play. Karaoke. Oh my god, there's a photo booth. I wonder if I'll be able to sing in front of you. Oh, it's just gonna teleport me there. Yeah, I don't have to run across town again. I was worried about finding more people or Marjora fucking appearing. I'm gonna sing my heart out. Yay! We're still gonna get through all the karaoke songs. This is a good point. And hey, if they sing, that's more karaoke songs we're doing. 1,000 yen. There we go. There is photo booth, and photo booth does still sound exciting to do. There's a lot of stuff actually, like a lot of things there. I love karaoke. Euro D3 Shine. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Yuki's song. Lively interjection, because it's the only way to get 90%, as I learned from the previous game. If you do normal simple interjections, I don't know if it's possible to get 90 unless you perfect it.
Oi! Oi! Oi!
Sounds way faster.
Yay! Yay!
Lava surfing. Yeah.
Shoo! Sexy! Sexy! この日この夏はいはいはいはいはしゃぐよなラブサーフィンイケイケだぜ
Oh fuck. It's literally the same thing. Yeah! Yeah, hiding behind the tree. It's the same one. I'm not complaining about that. I find it funny. Yay! More sunshine. Is that 90? 900? Fuck you! Eat my testicles. Munch on them. Fuck you. God damn it. Motherfucker. God damn it. I feel like getting 90 in this game is way harder than the previous game. I feel like a pop star. Of course I'm gonna sing. Kiryu probably still has songs to do. Oh my gosh, I'm psyched to hear you sing. Oh, actually, I've done them all. Huh. I thought Kiryu had more than 3 in this game. Huh. Yeah, that's the one where he's in the prison thing, I think. Alright, well, I actually need more on this. Let's do this one. The fucking pocket circuit at the end of this is ridiculous. It's so fucking absurd.
I sing for you.
I really like the acoustic version of this. Fuck. Oh fuck. Why Pocket Circuit Fighter? Not Nishiki? No! Okay.
どれだけ強いを避けても歪まない思い出がバカみたい
Why pocket circuit? Why pocket circuit? I don't fucking get it. It's so silly. Like, I love it. It's just ridiculous and silly. Hang your head, Kiryu. Aw. It's so fucking stupid. I love it. That's looking better. Yay! Yay! Completion point for me! Yay! Karaoke Dragon! Yay! Yay!
ずっと聞いていたいぐらい。
You sound like a pro. How'd you get so good? Well, his VA is an actual singer, so... I should hear more about his bands. I should look up Kazuma Kiryu's VA's band. Cause his voice is that of a fucking angel. I need to hear that singing more than 3 different songs every year or so when I play a new Yakuza game. I felt awesome. I really got to belt it out. It was a pretty great song too. Yay! Like, that's so little of it. Like, go, if you have time, can you go shopping with me? Nakamichi Street. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. I guess I'm doing that now. Like, doing the stuff where I'm hanging out with her takes longer and gets me less experience than otherwise. And it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I am using a guide to look up the answers, so I guess that's the main reason why. No, it's not me. You don't see anything. Hello. Kiryu-san. Sorry I made you wait. Glad you're here. I was worried you weren't going to show. It's been like 40 seconds. Said you wanted to go shopping. What you buying? Clothes. Yay. Clothes. It's not like I have the best taste. I don't think I could help. Oh, Kiryu, your suit is distinct. It suits you. You just have to stand there. I'm looking for men's clothes, but it's all good going into men's sections by myself. So that's why you summoned me. You did say you wanted to be a sophisticated woman. I figured I'd start with the way I look first. So naturally, I want to shop around some new outfits. Yeah. Oh, we're buying stuff at Don Quixote. Okay. All the sizes would be so large on me. What a huge oversight. Ah, welcome to the literal reverse problem that I have. I make good pajamas, but they're too big to wear normally. I got no choice but to go on my date in my usual clothes. Oh well. Ooh, a date. Yo! Yay! It worked out! Yay! Are you officially an item then?
Yeah.
I just call it a date, but we're really just having tea before we go to work. I do want to look sharp though. But if you want to be sophisticated, you have to work on what's inside, not just your fashion. I'll work on that too. Just you watch. I'm going to be so awesome, I'll put the lady in Lady Killer. Catch you later. See ya. Like, it's so little on the meter compared to going there. Again, I get the idea is that I'm looking it up, so I'm getting... Oh! Oh, okay. Time for more tiger drop testing, I guess. Oh, well, I mean, that works too. This works too. Now I have a dagger! Rah! Get rid of the dagger. Oh, you're from behind me. Fuck. There we go! Ah, fuck it, this one's awesome. Yeah! Oh, I love this attack so much. And it's not just because it's using the base of the palm to attack, which is my personal style. Okay, that's a big part of it too. But I have other reasons for liking it too. It being awesome, being a big one. I mean, Tiger Drop killed one of those guys instantly, I think. Just run to everyone, barge through everyone, bang, 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 bang. Here we go. Back in here we go. And this is still going to take almost as long as the other ones did, actually. It's an hour and a half for the previous ones, minus the time in between for actually doing another cabaret session, like of running the place. It's probably going to be about the same for this. Like, I knew it would. I went into this today expecting this would be a thing. If there isn't as many Yakuza videos coming up soon, it's because I've had to spend the time doing how long this takes. Also, I know recently there hasn't been many, but that's because I've been sick and working a lot. So, it won't seem like a difference at all. Would you like a drink? Yes. Just continue getting me fucked up on whiskey. I'm just gonna order the whiskey every time. Every single time. All day, every day whiskey. Yes, you can have some. There we go. Like, before we've even started, it's already almost halfway to getting to the threshold thing.
桐生さん、
Yar?
ちょっと相談があるんですけど、
Personal? Yeah?
子供が欲しいのって言ったら協力してくれる？
In terms of donating my sperm? I can understand you wanting to have a kid with Kiri's looks and genes and everything. I feel like saying gladly is creepy, and I feel like saying don't be ridiculous is kind of a dick move. Don't be ridiculous being the correct answer. Don't be ridiculous. You can't ask something so serious in such a nonchalant manner.
やっぱりそういう反応ですよね。桐生さんがちゃんとした方で安心しました。
I don't understand. What's up with you?
ごめんなさい。子供が欲しいって言ってるのは私じゃなくて、私
Okay.
の友達なの。
Were you testing to see if I'd be willing to knock you up? Because I assumed when you asked for it, knowing that you're a lesbian and currently have another person you're interested in, you would mean I donate, but... What do you mean by help anyway? She doesn't want a boyfriend?
実
Oh,
は
pardon me.
その子はいわゆる同性愛者で、ちゃんとパートナーもいるんですけど、子供を作ることができないから。
You know what? I appreciate this game for, like, this woman is a lesbian. And guess what? She also has a friend who is a lesbian. Because do you know many queer people in real life who have no other queer friends? No, you fucking don't. I mean, like, if they're, like, depending on where they live and, like, whether they're out or not, it can be that. But if they have a choice in the matter, it's usually they've got others as well. So I appreciate that this game is being realistic and not ridiculous and stupid and dumb in that aspect. Congratulations, Kiwami. You're handling this, like, really well, even for this. Like, Yakuza has a tendency to handle some things really well and then just instantly, out of nowhere, handling another thing really, really weirdly poorly. So, you know what? I appreciate that. This one seems to be going pretty well so far.
それで遺伝子の提供者を募集中ってわけなの。
なるほど。
It feels like too much responsibility. I don't know if I could help with that.
あ、いいのいいの、気にしないで。そんな簡単に解決する問題じゃないですから。やっぱり難しいですよね。
I feel like with the stuff that Kiri is involved in, having a direct blood-related child may not work well for that kid in the future. Just a hunch. What about adoption? No use rushing. I hope they find someone. I mean, I want to say adoption, but that's just me. No, that's the correct answer. Good. What about adoption? If they want to raise a child together, that's always an option.
なしじゃないと思いますけど、それって同性カップルでもできるのかな？
Depends on the country. I don't even know if Australia currently does. It might be a state-by-state thing here. An unmarried single person can apply for adoption, so why would they deny a gay couple? Because governments and people are extremely homophobic. I feel like Kiryu should understand that.
そうなんだ。桐生さん詳しいんですね。でも子供の方が嫌がったりしないかな？
Fuck, I just realized something. Speaking of kids and their parents, what the fuck happened to Daigo after we took the blame for killing his dad? That little kid that we were hanging out with in Zero, who was Dojima's son? What the fuck happened to him after, you know, his dad was shot in the eyeball? What the fuck? It's probably at Sunshine like every other kid in this game. I'm surprised you know so much. How do you think the child would feel? I grew up in an orphanage, so I know lots of kids who got adopted. Love and care are more important than blood when it comes to having a true family. So you don't have to worry about that. Besides, kids today are more open-minded than you think.
わかりました。今度友達にも
They're
話
just
してみ
basing
ます。
that on Haruka
こんな
being
一
a
緒に
good
相談に
kid.
乗ってもらえて
Although
なんだ
the
か安心しちゃい
family
ました
related thing is the fact that you consider Kazuma a dad, because he is. So that's fair. Thank you for giving me such great advice. I feel better already. Yay! I'm always a help, because I am smart, and I'm using a guide to cheat. I should keep talking. I'm gonna keep talking. No more need to ask out. There's other things that you might get little scenes of hanging out with them and everything like that. Yes, singing and karaoke is the only one I particularly care about though, because like, you get to hear a new song because of the cutscenes for it. Karaoke is still one of the better parts of the entire series, it seems. And it's been confirmed to me that it's something that continues into the series. I don't know if it's in every single one of the games, but a lot of the games do have karaoke, so that's something I'm looking forward to. It's gonna fill out the Yakuza soundtrack listing on my phone even more. Because I will get them after I play each game, probably. The other day, a colleague invited me after hours to go to a host club for the first time. Ooh, that sounds like something you wouldn't like that. But hey, it's for
そうなの
anyone.
キャバ嬢でホストに入れ込んでるって子結構多いみたい。
Was there someone who was talking about it's just a self-feeding cycle of one goes to the other to give them money and then they get the money from that and then they go to the other one and it's just a self-feeding cycle? So how was it?
それがもう最悪。
Of
なんか
course
キャ
it
バ嬢み
was.
たいなメイクしてカラコンも入れてて超なよなよしてるの。
Men can be into fashion and still look like they want to kick ass. The guys that we saw at the cabaret club weren't that outside of the bouncer. So, you know, there's that. That surprised me too. I thought the hosts were usually the arrogant type who used to be delinquents.
ちょっと待て
Wait, I thought you liked cute girls. Shouldn't men who are like cabaret girls be something you'd prefer?
ないない。
I mean, I don't
女の
like
子だ
men
から
at
可
all.
愛いんだ。
Girls are cute because they're
男は
girls.
化
Men
粧
shouldn't
なん
be
か
wearing
するな
makeup.
って感じ。
This is wit. Fuck you. There are different types of people. How do you feel about manly men? How about Akama bars? How about Okama bars? How do you feel about manly men? The fuck is different types of people? No, I'm not even. I already have this message. No, I'm sure there are plenty of women who prefer cute or pretty men.
可愛い
Oh, wow, that
男
went
って
down.
ありえない。もうそれ言葉が矛盾してます。男は可愛くないから男なんですよ。
Okay, like I get you're a lesbian and everything, but you're kind of being a dick right now, Rena. What if there's a guy with a cute face who people would mistake for being a girl? Is that really so bad?
いくら顔が良くたって声が低かったり匂いがきつかったりするわけでしょ。そういうところまでごまかしたいんだったらいっそのこと女の子になっちゃえばいいのに。
Yeah, I'm not appreciating it right now, Rena. That's weirdly judgmental for a lesbian. Maybe you're right. She's not, though. She's not, though. She's not right, though. Like, at all.
ねえ桐生さん、私って太ってると思います？
No, the idea that you would be is ridiculous. I mean... Yeah, nah. Obviously not.
なんだ
Why would you ask something like that out of the blue?
最近付き合いで食事することも多いし、お酒もたくさん飲んでるしで、まずいことにな
I
ってる
mean, you
ん
might
じゃ
have
な
to
いか
worry.
と。
You'll worry about the health things before you worry about the appearance things, alright? Staying fit is a common problem for a hostess.
このままだとドレスが着られなくなるかも。桐生さん、何かいいダイエット知りません
Get
か？
into street fights with people and tiger
So-
drop them. Take the traditional route and exercise.
運動？
You can't really
ダメダメ
you can't really
私運動
go
はダメなんです
for
よ
the eating less option because, well, it's part of your job. Better to be fat, change jobs, pay for a gym membership. Better to be fat, yes. Girls are too skinny nowadays.
マジですか
Seriously?
さんがそっち系だったとは
I eat a lot of food. If I go with a girl who eats like a rabbit, I think it'd be awkward.
あ、そういうでも太ったキャバ嬢なんて嫌じゃないですか
They're judgmental dicks, fuck them. It isn't entirely about her looks. It's more about being someone you can enjoy a drink with. Am I wrong?
素敵な考えですねお客さんがみんな桐生さんみたいな人だったら気にせずどんどん食べるんですけど
Yeah! If you got too fat, it'd be bad for your health. But I don't think you have to worry about that too much. I was also thinking the eating food and alcohol, depending on how frequently, can be bad for your health in terms of like cholesterol and shit, more than just
Yeah.
like being large having a detrimental effect on your health. And spend a bunch more money. Damn it, I'm below 2 million now. It's fine. This is like the one part of the game where money seems to actually matter. I'll be waiting for you to come see me again. Yeah. She's like leaning on me and everything. You know, you don't have to do this for me, Reina. I get that you're a lesbian and that's not necessary. She's probably not listening. Because she's a video game character. Right, and back. Yep, can we... Is she still here? I appreciate that I can just constantly go back in. Again, I'm pretty sure the idea is meant to be for all these types of things is every time you walk past her, you're like, oh yeah, I can go see her now. And then you do that. Like, I know this, like, the way that the game encourages you to do a lot of things in terms of sub-stories happening around town and everything, it is very much meant to be a, you run around town doing things and you bump into different things or walk past something and go, oh, I can do something in there. I get that's what the game is meant to be. It's meant to be, as you're going around town, you'll pass diversions and distractions and do those on the way to other things. And I totally get that. And I think that would actually be a better way to play the game. For Let's Play purposes, I don't know if that's better or worse. Because, like, this is a super long episode and kind of, like, gems pack a lot of the same type of content into a very long episode. I get that. But it also means if people just want to see all of this and just want to see what happens with the storyline for, like, this character, boom! Single episode is here. If you don't care about the hostess stuff at all, boom! You can skip the hostess episode. And that's kind of the way I've, like... I said after the first game I wasn't going to do the future games like that. I was going to try and, like, pace out everything as I went on. Then I realized that from a content perspective, I probably prefer to do it this way. I don't know whether viewers do or not, but I prefer doing it this way. Also gives me an excuse to, like, you know, shorten how many parts the series is going to be, because, well, if I divided this in normal episodes, it'd be 2 episodes, where it's now going to be 1. Hey. I'm so handsome. Would you like a drink? More whiskey, please. Just keep getting me fucked up on the whiskey. I need to order at least whiskey, so if I want to intentionally answer the wrong answer on a question, I can do that. Because you're shaming men who are femme and or wearing makeup, and that's ridiculous. Men can be feminine without being trans. It's totally thing. Aggressively, absolutely the hell the fuck not. I also say this as someone who has never actually been the person to initiate or approach in any single romantic situation I've had in the entirety of my life. I don't really think about it, I just act. My whole thing is I try to be a beacon that attracts people towards me, so then they can make the first move. Because if I made the first move on everyone that I found attractive and was cool and everything, I would be asking most of my friends and like half the people that I meet and hang out with to sleep with me, and that is just something I don't have the time to do. So, you know, stop acting like you're so cool. That honestly does kind of happen sometimes, yes. Oi, oi. I don't act this way just to attract women. I just have a quiet disposition.
じゃあ例えばの話で超タイプの女の子が目の前にいたら 自分から声をかけますか？
You ran around town to buy a ring for a woman, Kiryu. I don't know what that counts as, but of course is the correct answer. Of course, if you don't express how you feel directly, she won't know. Nothing happens by waiting around.
さすが桐生さん。そんな直球で攻められたら。
See, I also just assume that if I approach anyone, they'll outright say no, where if someone's going to approach me, they're less likely to say no. Not guaranteed, but less likely. If you approach any girl like that, she's sure to get weak at the knees. I'm not so sure about that. I feel like I'd get rejected more often than succeeding.
ああ、私はそっち。玉砕するのが怖くて、絶対自分からはいけないの。
See, I don't have a fear of rejection. I just don't want to bother people. Like, that's my thought process. It's like, if there is someone who I'm interested in, if I go up and approach them, the chances are I'm going to be rejected because of the looks, personality, values, beliefs, actions, and everything like that that constitute the entirety of my being. So, like, they'd have every reason and right to say no. So I feel like that would definitely happen. And it's not that I'm worried about being rejected, because I know all those things about myself, and if one single individual person rejects me, then it's just like, alright, okay, there's still plenty of other people. Being in a relationship for 5.5 years is also a part of this, because it's just like, oh, if I'm rejected, oh, I'm still in a relationship, so it doesn't matter. That is also obviously a part of it. But primarily it's just, I don't want to make someone be put in that awkward situation where I'm just like, oh, I really want to say no, but either I don't want to do that because I don't want them to feel bad when I say no to them, or if I say no, I don't know how the situation is going to go, or just, oh, this is painfully awkward and I want it to be over. I don't want to create that situation for someone else, so I just, like, that's primarily the reason I never approach people. Also, again, as I've said, I've never had to, so I wouldn't even know how to, because I have no experience in it. There is also that. I'd probably be really fucking bad at it. Like, just me walking up to someone and just being like, hey, do you want to do the fuck sex? And just be like, it wouldn't go well. Because I'd ask it exactly like that. And there's no one that would work on other than the person I'm already with. So, that's why I try to drop hints, waiting and hoping she'll notice. So far, my success rate has been pretty low. Well, you are also hoping that they are also into girls. Which, like, if you're going around millennials, it's like, what, 50% of millennials identify as queer in some capacity or other. So your chances aren't terrible, but hey, if you're too obvious about dropping hints, then you might as well directly approach her.
ですよね。だからそのギリギリのラインで誘ってるんですけど。
What level of hint is them putting their boobs onto you? Because I think you should do that. Because it probably might work, possibly. Put your boobs on them. Like, not taking them out and anything, just like press it onto them. But like a spot where it's really obvious, like their forearm or something. Like, just like when their hands out, reach over and grab something, just like squish them right against their forearm. So it's really obvious that that's what you're doing, but it's just like, oh, but it's not like your hands or anything, but it could be, wink, wink. Huh, it's not one of the answers there. Huh, my game must be bugged out. You're missing out. Is it someone in particular? It'll happen soon. I want to ask if it's someone in particular. That is the correct response, yes.
いや、気になるってほどじゃないんですけど、ちょっとありかも。
Someone who's a maybe. If she hasn't noticed already, it means that your method isn't working. I think you need to be more direct.
そう思います？
I mean, if they haven't noticed, maybe, yeah.
そっか。も
Yeah!
うちょっとだけ勇気出して攻めてみようか
Yeah!
な。
Make a move! Make a move! Good luck! Just keep going. Just keep going. We're already at what? Rank A? We should be fine.
キャバってお給料いいじゃないですか。
I imagine so. I'm paying 30 fucking thousand yen for a single goddamn fucking drink.
ほんと天国ですよ。
I know it's 12 years old, but shit, still though. Not only do I get to be around cute girls, but I make good money. This is heaven. But if you don't request it, you could get fired. Well, I just have to keep showing up then.
こんないい職場経験しちゃうと、もう他のバイトには戻れないかも。今のうちにできるだけ稼いで、 しっかり貯金しとかないと
I
な。
mean, that's literally my plan.
やっぱりカメラ買ってる場合じゃないよね。
My literal plan is to try and save up as much money as I can just in case I get fired. So maybe that camera isn't in the cards after all. Now that's an interesting hobby.
今流行ってるんですよ、一眼レフ。写メよりもよっぽど綺麗だし、こ
feel
だわ
like
り
I've
があ
heard
る
this
感じがちょ
conversation
っと
before.
大人って感じ。
I feel like we've had this
でも
conversation
金がたまら
before.
なくて、
Why not? I thought you get paid pretty well.
それが最近金銭感覚が麻痺してきちゃって、ちょっとの距離でも
Yeah, I feel like we've had this
こん
conversation
なん
before.
じゃいつまで経ってもカメラ買え
You're
ない
spending
よ。
to make it. It means you don't really want it. Just take out a loan. Didn't we say last time you got to spend it to make it? Yeah, that was the answer we gave last time. You gotta spend money to make money. A fortune in the bank is no better than being broke.
得してるのかな。
Am I making gains? Like, if you walk instead of taking a cab, you get tired. If you worry about life feels, you feel rushed to finish those videos. Right now, you're living worry-free. And that's what you're paying for,
歩
yeah.
かなくなってからちょっと体が楽になりましたし、深夜に慌てて
Just
返
like
却に行く
watch
こと
it
もなくな
before
り
the
ました。
time runs out. Or is this back when they like a lot of video rentals were nightly? So it was like rented that day, return it that day.
どうだ
So I mainly rented video games, and they were a week. Because it would be ridiculous to be like renting a video game for a day or two. Because, well, beat it in that day or two. Most video game rental places were a week around here. Or, if you're like me, and it's Donkey Kong Country 2, you rent it out, and then before that week's over, the place shuts down, so you get to keep your copy of Donkey Kong Country 2, and never be able to find the DK coin and Bramble Scramble for years. Why the fuck? I was about to say, why the fuck is that one of the few memories from my early childhood that I remember? And then I realized I remember why. Because it's motherfucking Donkey Kong Country 2. Of course I remember it. Time is money. Money can't buy happiness. So you didn't waste that cash. You just spent it on your health.
そっか。
Such a bullshit
桐生さん
reasoning,
いいこと
Kiryu.
いい。それに
It's
お金
absolutely
Oi, oi.
fucking nonsense. Alright. Don't do anything. Don't need to do anything. We're good. We are fine and dandy on these
女の
streets.
子同士でおしゃべりしてるとご飯屋さんの話題が多いんですよ。
Feel like we've had this conversation too. Guys do that too.
で、おすすめされたお店に実際行ってみるとすっごい
Weren't
良くて
we talking about going to different places you could try because you never went outside of your comfort zone?
そうなのかな。
Yeah, go to a restaurant, yeah.
だから同じお店にばっかりなって
There we go. Yeah, no, I remember this
そういう
conversation.
失敗も含めていろんなお店に行ってみようと思うんです
Tasty
よ。
ramen. Tasty ramen, is that the correct answer? Tasty ramen, yeah. Fuck yeah, ramen. Oh, ramen's so good. Ramen's so fucking good. Isn't that popular these days? I heard these places popping up all over
こ
now.
の人ってほんとラーメンが好きですよね。スープの味がなんとか系って言われても何のことかちんぷんかんぷんです。
That's why they'd be interested in it, yeah. It'd be something that they definitely would go
店に
to.
入るのに勇気がいるってだけで食べたいって思ってる子は結構いるんですよね。
And also ramen, like
本当ですか？
ramen is
実は
super not a type of
行って
thing
みたい
here
お店があるんです
that's a
よ。
gender
桐生さん
thing.
に
Like
一緒
there
な
are,
ら
don't get me wrong,
私も安
there
心
are
して入りま
certain
す。
types of restaurants and food places that do have like some sort of cultural genderedness to it that is completely unnecessary. That totally does exist here. Ramen ain't one of
Yeah.
them. Good to go. Here's your
ありが
check.
とうございます。
Pretty much if it's sweet food, it's gendered
Yeah.
towards women here. And just if it's focused on meat, gendered towards men, I guess. Which I guess is pretty typical. I'll be waiting for you to come see me again. Yeah. And boom. Oh, I didn't flick over to the next thing. So is that now what happens? Is that done? It didn't flick over. Does that mean anything?
いらっしゃいませ。
Yes, up. Yes, I will be joining. She's not working. Okay. Then I gotta go out. I don't want to see anyone else here other than her. Rare. So, do I just walk around waiting for a call? There. I'm going to the cafe on a date with a girl I like. I want to confess my feelings for her. Please wish me luck. Aww. Aww. And emojis. Animated emojis too. There. Sub-story actually activated. Declaring her feelings. She doesn't even know if that other girl's gay. I think she's being kind of reckless. I'm worried. I'll check on her. You gonna check on her? Cafe Alps. Is that down here? Yeah, it is. It's the one that she was out before. I don't know if it's super reckless. Depending on cultural attitudes, it might just be like, oh, she's gay, and then like, I don't know how badly it could go. I mean, might like lose a friend or anything, but okay. Like, I get the thing of just like, you are like right behind her. Is that Arena? She looks like she got rejected. I need to cheer her up. Looks like she's headed towards the Millennium Tower. I should be able to catch up to her. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Cute girl alert. Where? Oh, what? Oh, is this another one where I gotta use first person? Yeah! Old world swallowtail. Huh, not even one that's flown into the new world. No, if you're rich, I'll fight you. Prepare for a tiger dropping. Although you have a stun gun, so. Ow. There we go. The enemies who have the slow attacks are way easier to tiger drop. Unfortunately, there ain't many of these enemies that seem to have the very slow attacks. Okay, yeah, tiger drop killed a Nova Rich in one attack. That's pretty powerful, I guess. That's pretty strong. That be doing the strong. Oh, okay. Hello. Oh, we got an arsehole here. Of course, we can't have a story about a woman without men harassing her. Leave me alone. I'm not interested in men. Sorry. You don't need to yell and swear. Okay. Again, we can't have a single interaction with women in this game without men treating them like dickheads and us having to come in and fight someone off. It's not that women don't put up with this and it's being realistic. It's just that when it's all of them, like, you know, yeah. But the sub-story doesn't even seem to have anything to do with her being gay. And that seemed to be most of what the build-up was towards it. But alright. Doesn't matter, just knock it off. Well, I've just left me and I'm really pissed off. If you want to pick a fight over this, let's go, pal. You're the one being the asshole. Fuck you. I'm sorry. Have you met my friends? The Tiger Drop? Because I don't think you want to. Yeah, Tiger Drop is killing some of these enemies in one shot, which nothing else does, so fair enough. It is pretty good. Please forgive me. I mean, once we get to a Majima fight and I use Tiger Drop on that, that's the real test. How good is against that you? Against Majima. Are you alright? Yeah, thanks. You look depressed. Well, I think I can guess what happens. Your girl turned you down, right? Yeah, I see. I never imagined how tough dating must be when you have to figure out the other person is gay first. Yeah, it can make it kind of annoying. Especially because, well, to even ask the question if they are or not, means you basically have to out yourself to them in the first place. And even that alone can be a terrifying thing, especially depending on the situation, so, you know. What? No, that wasn't the problem. That's not why I got rejected. She was definitely on the other bus. Oh. Oh, well, there we go. Hey, my gaydar's on point. Just, I don't know. She wasn't who I thought she'd be. Oh. She had a very girly appearance. Like someone you'd want to protect. I expect a femme, but after hanging out a few times, I realized she was a butch. Manly and vulgar. Oh, you're not you like cute girls, yeah. She fell way short of ideal for me, and I was so disappointed that I ditched her at the cafe. Oh, okay. Also, again, thank you for using the terms femme and butch like actual queer people would use. Thank you, video game. It's like the person who wrote this actually understands how gay people can talk sometimes. I'm awful. I was the one who asked her out. I mean, she wasn't your type. That's not anyone's fault. So screw it. You want to go out with me instead, Kiryu-san? Kiryu's not a woman.
Nani?
What? I've been betrayed, cheated on, and no one ever measures up. I'm sick of having high hopes for a cute girl, only to have them dashed. You're a buff, manly man's man, and you're as close to being an ideal guy as any girl could imagine. And you're way too noble to ever hurt me. No. Because I'm not a woman, and you're gay. What? Just because you got burned by a few women, suddenly you'll settle for a man? Don't kid yourself. Kiryu-san. I think you put too much stock in gender. You think of everything in terms of masculine or feminine. Some guys are violent idiots who drink too much, but just as many men are kind and polite. There are sophisticated, ladylike women, but some are rude and vulgar instead. So stop putting people in boxes of manly or ladylike. Let people be themselves. I mean, if she's not into women who are more masculine than they are feminine, that's fine. Even I don't know what kind of beast a man really is. And on the flip side, I know some girls, but that doesn't mean I can tell you everything about women. That's why we face people as individuals and get to know them for who they really are. Like, I agree with what you're saying right now, Kiryu. I don't quite understand how it relates to what Rena is experiencing. Don't settle for men just because you failed with women once or twice. There are so many more women out there, so keep falling in love. I really am hopeless, aren't I? Huh? Even though you're a really good person, I thought less of you because you were a man. I was being so rude. Did you think less of Kiryu because he was a man? I never got that impression a single time at any point ever. I was wrong. I'll look at everyone now for who he or she is. I'll be friends with guys and I'll stop treating every woman like a love interest. Romance has to come naturally. You definitely did fall into the category of I'm interested in women, so every single woman I come in contact with is a possible hookup or a possible person to fall in love with. You did seem to have that tendency. I still feel like Kiryu's not necessarily projecting, but like, I don't know, the things that he's saying that Rena's doing wrong, I never got the impression she was doing that. Like, she's into feminine women, that's not a problem. And if she doesn't want to be with a woman because she's butch, that's fine. People have their own tastes. Like if she judged her for being butch, it was just like, well, she sucks as a woman or anything like that. Well, I guess she was kind of doing that when we were talking about the men putting on the makeup. She was kind of doing that then, I guess. It's like the one time that she did it. Like, I agree with Kiryu's speech there. I just don't think it applies or is related to what Rena's been doing. Glad I got through to you. And so, I'll have to ask you again. What is it? It's not about your gender, and it's not about sex. It's just me and you, and I want to make you happy. So would you just go out with me already? You know, I don't expect anything of you, right? Isn't being friends enough? Of course. You're friends I can trust with this. I don't know what that meant. We're just friends now. Oh! I guess the hostesses in this game are also based on yeah, they're based on AV models. Huh. You're a friend I can trust. Okay. Okay. So we're still befriending the women to get it. Yep, that's her titties. That is definitely what they are. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was looking at your titties. Don't be mad at me. Oh, no, she's fine with it, though. She's actually totally fine if I just stare at... If I absolutely just, like, oogle her knockers. How can I make this the unsexiest that I possibly can? What comments can I make that will just destroy any possibility of any arousal of this scene here? I will say, in between the shots of only tits and ass, where it's the entirety of the camera, the rest of it is just trying to be cute instead of overly sexual. Like, just silly, goofy things that, yes, those are her titties, yes. Okay, now we're getting even more suggestive. That's what I do to vaginas. Blah, blah, blah. This is longer than any of the ones in Zero. I guess because there's only two, they went into bigger budget things. Oh, it's going on. I don't know. I feel like I mock these things because I just get no arousal from this. I really don't. Like, this type of thing is just not for me. Like, that one definitely seemed to be more about, well, if we're going by porn star terms, the girlfriend experience of just, like, outside of the 3 or 4 shots that were straight up close-ups of tits and ass, it was just, like, silly things that, like, when you wake up with someone in the morning, just like the silly, stupid, goofy shit that you do with each other in the morning when you wake up. It seems to just be that. I also like the idea that it's just like, it's not about sex or anything, and it's not about that, but you're a friend, and I just want to be friends, so here's my titties. Like, I'm not saying that's a bad friendship. I'm not saying that that isn't how some friendships form. I'm just surprised, is all. Naturally. I don't think I'll start playing for the other team. But there's something to be said about being that intimate with someone you can trust. Guy or girl. Trust is the key to any relationship, really. The more people you can trust, the more satisfying life can be. Kiryu, be bye. Do it, you coward. I was just kidding. Hey! Lesbians! Woo! The bond grows deeper. You've strengthened your bond to the hostess to a new level of intimacy, but that doesn't mean you understand everything there is to know about her. Take her out to things, and you might earn a sexy reward. If that's your thing, go for it. What is there beyond the close-up view of her titties? What other sexy rewards are you implying that are there? I'm not sure, like, was there more than just being able to see her titties that was a possible reward for that? Or, like, if we continue, that's the thing? Or is it just the chance to see it again? Like, oh, you took her out to Mahjong and you beat her at Mahjong. Here's that same video of her titties again. Is that what it is? I also like the idea that, like, in a sexual way, Kiryu and Rina are being intimate, but it's, like, not... Like, it's intimate, but not sexual. But it used, I don't know. They were just trying to explain some way of just like, they're intimate even though like one's not into the other's gender at all or anything like that. Because they want to show the titties. Again, like, I'm still confused. Like, the whole thing at the end there of just like, Rina thinks too much about gender and the whole speech that Kiryu gave about it and everything like that. Outside, again, there was one time that I guess there was a number of things that Rena would talk about that was she was talking about like gendered restaurants and like men not being able to wear makeup, but I don't know, it's just that kind of conversation didn't feel super appropriate towards what she was actually about towards the end of it, but I don't know. Point is, she's a lesbian, and that's the most important thing, because it means that she's the best character in the game.